There's a lot to unpack here. It's kinda funny how JJ portrays America in a very crude way. I like it. Sirius is directly shown as someone who wants to capitalize on the new energy these Japanese sorcerers can be. While it starts by being quite noble from him to end all problems linked to energy, being all ecologists and so on, you quickly get that he is quite manipulative by using words like protecting the Japanese instead of keeping them for themselves. Kinda like how America does it with other countries they invade. While the president is a bit more neutral, he also starts to lean into it too. I love the design of the new general and how much of a cliché he is, on top of getting totally shut down by Kenjaku and Uraume. The most important thing in my opinion is the glimpse we get about Kenjaku's plan. This guy has already talked to many countries about this. He knows what he is doing. He gave them all glasses to see everything related to Jujutsu, and is planning a full-on battle royale of every country trying to take the Japanese for themselves. It's totally messed up, and on top of that, he could do something even more vicious. Many of the Jujutsu abilities don't apply to inanimate objects. Even things like domain expansion as seen with Maki. The only one to do anything to inanimate objects was Sukuna. So things like armies and all of their weapons working against Jujutsu sorcerers could be extremely deadly for them if they come in great numbers, especially with bombs. It's even more complicated for the sorcerers from the past, who don't know anything about the modern era. There is also another side effect. The amount of Jujutsu sorcerers dying in that process will quickly turn into vengeful spirits with huge amounts of power, like Naoya did. It's totally insane, it goes far beyond anything we could imagine. Kenjaku is clearly at the end goal of his plan of Eugenism, trying to filter the weak and keep the strongest at the top. He clearly wants to make a mix of the demons and the humans together, thanks to that plan. Oh, and I totally forgot, but could totally absorb each of these cursed spirits for himself too. We have yet to see the other countries who have cursed spirits users, such as Kenya, from which Miguel comes from, and Utah was trained there too. I guess other countries with a focus on the supernatural in their culture could also appear. I hope they do play a big part in this. What do you think will happen, and how will the hero confront it? I'm just thinking of what Sukuna will do in this situation, or how Yuji will now be comforted by the act of killing for the sake of his own survival.